D&D Davidson, live weatherblogs.com, Overnight Edition. We're going to go into a couple things tonight. We're going to have some interesting uh, rainy forecast coming up here in the Roanoke Valley. Let's take a look over our overview. Severe weather outlook. Right after we look at the radar, we'll go into the severe weather possibilities. What's with the tropics? We're going to look into the tropics and what might come next week. We'll have some model data. A cool weekend. It's been a cool weekend, and we'll go into the next week forecast and the moisture from Tropical Depression 5 to affect us. And you're going to certainly see that when we go into the 5-day forecast. Taking a look at our radar, we can see here, Roanoke's located about here. We have a mesoscale, end of a mesoscale convective system. This is going to come in near Harrisonburg and should stay to the north of Roanoke. We might have the tail end of it here in Roanoke, Benton Mountain, and Bedford County, Lynchburg tonight. We have some, that's all moving to the east. We got some rain in North Carolina moving, retrograding the other direction. Taking a look at severe weather, you can see tomorrow's, i.e. or Sunday, Ohio Valley, Ohio, Western Pennsylvania includes Detroit, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and we also have some slight risk of isolated storms here in the Midwest and also here in southern areas where the old tropical depression number 5 is. And then we're going to have an area along the east coast and along the Appalachians that have a chance of isolated severe weather Monday, and an area, an upslope region with chances of hail, high winds, and possible isolated tornadoes. And the monsoonal flow may bring north New Mexico and Arizona into the picture. Taking a look at our WRF AVN, some of the models, the lift here, you can see where the lift is greatest here on these and where best precipitable water is, Philadelphia area. This one shows a little bit near Richmond and all, and a lot of it's down by the ocean, which isn't surprising that that's best because of what was tropical depression number 5. Taking a look at storm reports today, you can see with the mesoscale convective system that's moving towards Roanoke Valley, and then we got an area out here in Kansas. No tornadoes reported today thus far. Tropical update time. Let's take a look here. We have what was left of tropical depression number 5. We also have an upper level low kicking this out to sea. And we have some disturbed weather in the Caribbean, and we're going to be watching stuff coming off Africa next week, looking closer into the area where we have old tropical depression number 5, a lot of moisture content here, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. That's going to sneak up into the Delaware valleys even as we go into next week. We'll show that later in a few minutes on our 5-day here in Roanoke. Taking a look at some models here. GFS, it's showing a storm developing next week, and the steering current would probably keep this to head west. Let's take a look at another model, CMC, also develops it. And No Gaps also develops it. So these are 3 models right off the bat that are developing a system next week in the tropics. So you have to really be careful and watch here at liveweatherblogs.com. We'll give you the latest information on the tropics. Now let's take a look at our forecast. Tomorrow, rain developing in the Roanoke Valley, 82 degrees, going to stay cooler. Monday, rain, 85, heavy at times. Tuesday, rain, 83, heavy at times. Wednesday, rain, heavy at times. Does it sound like a broken record? Straight through Thursday, chance of rain, and we may get an ending by then. So tropical depression number 5 is definitely, what was of it, is definitely influencing the Roanoke Valley, and we'll probably even get into the Delaware Valley. Stay with Mike DeFino, Rob Guarino, and others that do the northern Delaware Valley forecasts, and I'll have your latest overnight edition and severe weather outlook tomorrow. This is D&D Davison, liveweatherblogs.com.